Hey, what's good? It's Avery Gonzalez here from Digital Harvest Solar, and in today's video, we're going to do a deep dive on Google My Business, GMB, for solar companies. This is an often underutilized free resource that you can get through Google, and if you haven't heard about it, definitely check out the description below this video. We've got guides, downloadables, things that you can use to get your own Google business listing and start getting found more frequently online. Those people that are doing the research, they're very interested in what you have to offer. You got to be found. And it starts with Google My Business. I'm going to tab over here to our website, digitalharvestsolar.io, and show you this ascension map that we've created. This is the life cycle of every solar company and where they need to focus their energy in terms of digital marketing efforts to get the most bang for the buck. You move from left to right, from the seed to the sprout to the root to the harvest. And you got to do them in order. If you don't do them in order, you're going to be missing steps. You're going to be missing, the full effect of what you could have. And so today's video, we're going to take a solid focus on this seed section on the left-hand side of the screen here, which is the Google My Business listing, and giving you some best practices, some tips to start getting more visibility for your company. Now, using our example here, Renu Energy Solutions, we're looking at their Raleigh location. Okay, this is a company that's doing very well. If you take a look, for example, at Charlotte solar companies, you see that they pop up really well, very prominently here in Charlotte. They actually show up in this what we call the map pack up here. But when you look at Raleigh, they're nowhere to be found, right? So why is that? We take a look at their Google Business listing. This is the first place again where people can find you. It has nothing to do with the website specifically, but it is the first point that we work on here at Digital Harvest in order to make sure that our solar clients get found online. So let's do a quick audit of this Google Business listing. You'll pick up some tips, some things that you can do to improve yours, start getting more visibility. If you've watched any of my other videos, you always know we start from the top, move down, and we're going to do an audit of first the photos, because this is something that Google looks at. The more photos that a business has, the more visibility it's going to get. Google sees it as deserving. And you see here, we got like one photo, and then we have the Google streetcar. So huge opportunity here for Renu Energy Solutions to get more photos on here. They could even go the extra mile if they wanted to and add a bunch of keyword data and other SEO nerd stuff to their photos and other things on this listing before they load them up and start really getting a lot of power out of that. Again, check the description below this video. We've got a blog post, downloadable guides, and so on and so forth that go into detail on this and how you can maximize this. Let's look at the rest of the listing. Okay, we see their business categories here: solar energy contractor. I've shown this in other videos, but if you want a really quick tip here, it's an important one. The category that you choose for your Google Business listing is very important. There's about 3 that you can choose from that make the most sense for most solar companies. There's a couple others that make sense depending on whether you're just a dealership or installer. But if you look here and you do a search for Raleigh solar companies, you notice that every single one of them is listed as as a solar energy company, right? That's their main category. Renu is set to solar energy contractor. So that's a clue, right? They have the wrong categories, okay? So you want to follow what everybody else is doing if you want to show up and get the majority of the search results. People that are coming here, you want them to go to you, right? Choose the same categories as the other people that are winning. This one's called a clue, right? That category is the one that's winning. We also take a look here and we look, we have the address, we have the phone number. There's no business hours. So if I was a customer looking at this, I would, start to see that there's not a lot of information and probably not want to pick up the phone and call. More information is better. People see you as more trusting. Okay. There's no Q&A here. So it's another area where, there could be a lot more added to this listing to make it a better resource for searchers and increase the chance that somebody calls. There's no reviews. That's a big one. People definitely trust the reviews. Again, not to dog these guys, right? Because they're doing amazing in other areas of the country, like Charlotte. But here is just a huge opportunity, right? That's why we're talking about it. No Google posts, right? Another thing that I noticed here before firing up this video is if you look here at the button that says website, if you click on this, it takes you to the home page of the website. when it should be taking you to the Raleigh page for the website. It's another big one here. You want Google to associate the right pages on the website with your Google listing. All these things work together. You get more visibility when it's all congruent. Okay, that's another hot tip, right? Making sure that the Google business listing is pointing to the right page on your website that's relevant to the area that you're trying to target. So overall, lots and lots of opportunity here for Renu Energy. We take a look at some of the competitors here that are also in Raleigh. We look at somebody like Blue Raven Solar. Shout out to Blue Raven, because they're also a competitor of this company that is in Charlotte. And if you take a look over here, Blue Raven is showing up prominently here in Charlotte, and they're showing up well over here in Raleigh. What's the difference? Well, if you look at their Google business listings, and the things that we talked about, it's not pulling up the categories here. The plugins apparently not working, but if you look over here and you look through all of they got Q&A on here, they got filled in information, they've got, sorry, my dog is in my lap and she's snoring. They got a ton of photos. I can't see the photos on here right now. Okay, they're doing everything right with the Google My Business, and they're doing it in both of these areas. So it doesn't matter where you are in your business, there is money on the table. And even some of the big guys are leaving it there for you to pick up. So go out there, make these changes to your Google business listing. Check out the description below this video. Subscribe to our channel. See some of our other videos. Go check them out. All of these are filled with information that you can use to start generating more leads through your digital marketing efforts for your solar business. So if you have any questions, throw it in the comments below. Like I said, subscribe, check out the other videos. And if you got something valuable from this video, please go ahead, share it with your friends. Let me know, give it a thumbs up, and we'll chat with you soon. Bye for now.